So last night I was at the March 28th City Council meeting, and I'm sitting there listening to the town council talk about how great the town of Apple Valley is and how great their staff is and how they're proud to work with everybody in the town management, the town staff, the town employees. They're really proud of everybody. And I just found this. And if you look at this, it's smack dab in the middle of the sidewalk. It's smack dab in the way of a handicapped person in the wheelchair. It's right in the way of somebody riding their bicycle, especially maybe in the evening when it's darker. It's in the way of a kid on a skateboard. And if you've ever ridden a skateboard, you know how a little rock like this right here can put the skids on your skateboard so fast you go flying over the front of it. So if a kid hit that rock right there, they could go flying into that, impale them, cause a lot of damage. Like if you were a kid on a bicycle and you came by here, this could hit your leg. These wires are doing nothing, so this whole thing could be taken away now, but the town saw it, I mean, I'd be proud of the fact that they came out and painted it with red paint so long ago that they recognize the fact that it's a safety issue, but they did nothing about it. And this would be your public works. That right there is a fine example of your public works in action. You should go read Public Works webpage. This right here shows you that if the town's proud of staff, then the town's willing to accept something like this because this is the action and inaction of staff. And this is in the village. They have a parade in the village, and so there are kids all over down here when they're having their little, Happy Trails parade. So it's obvious that the kids are around here because of the parade. And City Council approves this kind of workmanship, this kind of common sense. And remember, common sense in Apple Valley is not common. This right here is a prime example of nobody gives a crap, but they all want you to believe that they are just the most incredible human beings that any city has ever employed. Because what? You got a chief financial officer that nobody else wanted, bouncing around from town to town to town to town, ended up in Apple Valley. So, Public Works, this is their responsibility. And who's the head of Public Works? Greg Snyder. So if this is the best Greg Snyder has to offer, I think Greg Snyder needs to be replaced. My other 160 YouTube videos show just as many issues, just as many safety issues, just as many lack of attention issues. Just pretty much business as usual, which is poor business. So on June 6, 2017, you gotta vote no on Measure F. You can't allow the people that allow this to stay in the town of Apple Valley to have any control over any water company, because this right here is a fine example of lack of concern for the safety, health, and welfare of the citizens of Apple Valley. This right here, see that sharp edge? This right here is an incredible I'm actually at a loss for words. I'm just driving down the street, and I see it. So how is it that these incredible town employees that work for the town of Apple Valley that the town council brags on? Well, I should back up. I know what they were doing. I finally figured it out. They're playing to the people that are sitting at home watching the town council meetings. That's what they're doing. They sit there and say, oh, you know, we have our differences of opinion here at the town council, but we get along. Well, how many times have they voted and it not be a unanimous vote? They very, very, very seldom vote, and it's not unanimous. And there's a reason for that. But if the town council accepts this as an outstanding job that they're proud of, then your water company's in for a world of hurt. So look at this long and hard before you vote on on June 6th, 2017, and you give the water company, I'm having a bad time here. Look at this and think hard before you vote on June 6, 2017 to approve or disapprove Measure F. Because if you give the water company to the town, this is what you're going to deal with. You can't give them $150 million to abuse, misuse, mismanage, and unmaintain a water company. Because this right here shows you, like I've said before, an incredible amount of bad common sense. Because how could you leave this? How could this not be fixed? Why would you cement around it? It serves no purpose whatsoever. At one time it had a purpose, but it doesn't obviously anymore. None of the wires are spliced through. Hell, those could be energized. Kid come by here, grab that grounded metal post and grab those wires and get electrocuted. So I just want you to sit and if you want to continue watching this video, just look at that. Hell, it's 3 sidewalks coming together. It's like the interchange between the 2 freeways connector. And they chose to leave that right there. This would be Frank's local control, the town of Apple Valley Town Council local control, Greg Snyder of the town of Apple Valley Public Works local control, and all those incredible, we're so proud of employees. Okay. So in recognition of the town of Apple Valley's Greg Snyder and the town of Apple Valley Public Works, I hereby, as the citizen of Apple Valley, award Public Works the Town Department of the Year 2017 for a job well done right here in the town of Apple Valley, because the town likes to give out plaques, trophies, awards, photo ops, and this is in recognition of the town of Apple Valley Public Works and a fine job that they're doing in regards to the safety, welfare of the citizens, especially the children, right here in the town of Apple Valley.